of the circumstances, there's always things to be grateful for, right? It can always, everything is always relative and compared to you. So a lot to go ahead and find the abundance in for today. Grateful for each of you, grateful for God, grateful for all the abundance. And today's topic, as you can see, this is a good one. Why many individuals end up not taking action. You know, they say there's so many who live until 75 years old, but they die mentally, giving up on all their dreams, aspirations at 25. And today, I want to show you exactly why that is so we can avoid the trap and get everybody 10x in 2026. So if you're ready, let me see some fives down below and let's go ahead and get into today's topic. I love it. Here we go, fam. So this is actually from Tony Robbins. And when you actually look at the reason why, it's a lot more simpler than most people think. You see, coming into entrepreneurship and starting out this journey, one of the first questions that most people ask is how? How do I go ahead and make an extra $5,000 a month? How do I make an extra $10,000 a month? How do I go ahead and make it part-time just to be able to pay some of my bills? Well, here's the piece about that, okay? Everybody has 6 human needs. Tony Robbins talks about this, certainty, and there's 5 other ones, but certainty is one of the main ones. And certainty is something that all of us are looking for, right? In every area of our life, because the brain is looking for 2 things. What's the pattern? And is this going to kill us? So certainty allows us all to feel safe. Now, the problem is, whenever we ask how do I go ahead and do something, this means we're uncertain. And when the brain is uncertain, we don't take a lot of action. And with very little action, it's hard to go out and get massive results. So when you look at the 1%, what are the real 1%ers asking themselves when they embark on their journey? It's 2 things. They're not asking how do I go ahead and get it done. They're asking the what and they're asking the why. 2 key pieces right here. Number 1, what do I want? What do I really desire is the first piece that we need to start, okay? Desire, back to Think and Grow Rich, is the starting point of all riches. And the second question, he says, is why? Why do I need to go out and do it? Even for me, I'll tell you guys right now, my mother's going through some serious things right now. I've got some big bills to go ahead and pay. So this is part of my why, to be able to help her, to be able to make her feel safe, to be able to make her feel comfortable. So the days I don't feel like doing much, the days I feel down and out, this is what I go back to. Why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I know this is so much bigger than just me. This is a ripple effect that can go generations down the line and to impact 1 billion lives. It takes 1 candle to go out and light countless other candles, and nobody will ever know the story if I quit. So that's part of my why, and that's part of what I desire, to go out and make a positive dent in the world and leave a lasting impact. So with those 2 things, it's tough to quit. So for everybody watching today, identify those 2 pieces. Why are we doing what we're doing? And what is it that we truly desire? And once those 2 things are in line, the how is irrelevant. All the mentors will tell you that you study that are the greats. They'll all tell you, I don't know how I was going to get to $2 million a year like Brian Carruthers. He just knew the why and the what. Same thing with all the others. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Leonardo DiCaprio. They didn't know how they were becoming the best in the world, but they started with the what and they started with the why. And they let God go ahead and play out the rest. So that is my topic for today, fam. Enjoy your Friday. Let's go out and make the most of this week and maximize it. If nobody has told you, hey, it's game time. Let's go.